Hi everybody, this is Spring with Soaps and Suds and Such, and today I have gathered up a lot of plantain. Now I have the two different types. I've got the broadleaf and I have the long leaf. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to be making what I like to call a boo-boo wrap. Now what this is a simple poultice. This is one that if my kids get a bee sting or a minor cut or something of that nature, scrape, this is a good one because I can make this and freeze it and it'll be ready. Now what I like to do is I cut it up into small pieces, and I love plantain. Okay, I've got it right here. Now I'm going to put this in here like so. Now, to mine, I like to add some fresh aloe gel that I just fixed. And if you don't know how to cut aloe correctly, I have an earlier video showing you how to cut it correctly, because it does have something in there that will could make you use the bathroom, in other words. Okay, and to this I'm also going to be adding a little bit. Now this right here I made myself. This is lavender oil, and I did this myself. So I'm going to be pouring some of that in there like so. That's also healing. And I will also be adding a little bit of distilled water. Put it on my top. Now I'm going to grind all this up and get it ready because this thing's loud, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I've got it ground up. Let me open it up. A fun green slurry. Let's see if I can get any off of this, the cutters. Probably not much. There's not much on there. Okay, I'm going to put this in my bowl like so, and this is for whenever they get bee stung or bug bites that really bother them, or minor cuts, scrapes, burns, bruises. Okay, I bought my slurry in here if you can see it. Now I could do it just like that, but if you can see, it's pretty wet. So what I'm going to do, a lot of cases you would add like flour to this, or something, to thicken it up a little bit, just according to what you're making it for. Me, I'm making it for healing, so I want to use some pascalite clay. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. I like pascalite clay, if I can get it out. Okay, it might help if I open it. Sorry about that. But I like to use pascalite clay in any, for healing. And I'm just going to squirt me some in there and stir it around like so. That will help aid in the healing, along with the plantain, and the calendula, and the aloe that's in there, and the lavender oil that I made. Now if you have lavender essential oil and you prefer to use that, that's fine. I wouldn't use as much of it if I were doing it. I would use like a drop, or maybe two. That would be about it. Now, if I was using it at nighttime, you know, is when I would probably use 2, but in the essential oil. Now, what I used was oil that I infused with lavender flowers. Okay, you can see that. That's about where I want it, because I still want it wet, because I want that to seep through. Okay, now let me get my cloth ready and I'll bring you back. Now, as far as cloth concerned, use whatever you want to. This was a pillowcase. I like to use white, or as close as I can get to white. This has a few little blue lines, but and you know, I can't tell you why, but that's how I was taught about it. So that's what I like to do. Now, you can buy the muslin bags, the muslin cloth, if you want to. Me, I'm just doing this. I'm not selling these, and so I just do it this way. Now, I'm going to put some right in the center, right like so. I'm going to be using about half in this one, because I'm making 2 of these. I have an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old. 9-year-old just turned 9, so I am going to be making 2, and I will be putting these in the freezer, so I will have them whenever I need them. Now, I like to just fold it like so. You do it however you want. You can actually, I'll be honest with you, if you were going to use this right now, you could actually put that, like say you had a place on your arm, you could lay your arm down, you could actually wrap that around tight, whichever, you know, however. But the way I'm going to be doing it is like so. This right here. And you know, when I bring it out of the freezer, I can actually pull this back out, take me a safety pin, and pin it on if the area is small. But as you see, it leaks. That's what you want. That juice is so healing. And you know, I'm going to make 2 of those, so whenever I go to freeze these, I will be either freezing them separately, you can, which is what I may do since I'm not making a lot of them. Now, if I was making a lot of them, I would probably use some wax paper or parchment paper, something of that sort, to keep them from sticking to one another per se. Because they will stick to one another when you freeze them. But these work really well. I mean, when they're cold, they feel soothing, and you could use them hot. You could heat it up if you wanted to and use it hot. But for the bug bites, bee stings, I think they work really good cold, and they're very soothing, very healing. Okay, I'm going to wrap that over, and I will have me 2 boo-boo wraps. 2 plantain poultices. And here you go. That's how I make my boo-boo wraps, and this is a plantain poultice. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like what I'm showing you and you want to subscribe to my channel, feel free. I haven't been on in a while doing as many videos as I like to do. I've been rather busy making loads of candles and soaps and everything. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get a lot out of it. And remember to do research on your herbs, or ask your physician. Have a blessed day. This is Spring with Soaps and Suds and Such. God bless you.